Today we're going to be focusing on standing still, reversing and walking forward. So I'll use Diamond as a demo to walk through everything, and then you'll just watch me work with two of the young ones, probably Sil and Roy.
Roy's this guy.
So to reverse, we're going to be tapping on the cannon bone. That's this part right here. And as soon as they take a step away, we're going to be stopping the tapping. So we're just going to keep practicing that by getting in nice and close, giving her a pat, making sure she's calm. When she's nice and still and not anticipating what we're going to do, we're going to make sure we've got no brakes on her head with the rope, so there needs to be slack in the rope, and you're just going to touch the one shin that we want to go back, because she's quite advanced, you know. Quite. Right, then to walk forward, we're just going to be touching where our leg would be just behind the girth and getting them to take that step forward. Then for practicing, I'll just square her up. Then for practicing standing still, I'm just going to be letting the rope slack, moving around, and if she goes to walk towards me, I'll just correct any legs that move. So I can come quite far back, come in, I can give her a pat, I can move off and around the side, just correct that foot. Stand. Okay, so I can move back, she stays, I correct any foot that moves. Directions. Eventually I'd start opening umbrellas, doing all sorts of things, and just moving at her speed and correcting any legs that make a mistake from the front legs. So if the back legs move, that kind of happens and you just correct her up. But if the front legs move, you just tap them back to where they're supposed to be. So I'll just practice a few with her going around.
These two.
Once we've got the basic response of what we want, we're going to work on getting it having some rhythm and some balance. So we need the diagonal pair of legs moving together at a decent speed and nice and straight. So if I have straightness problems, I can use the wall or tap whichever diagonal pair is going slower to speed it up to straighten her up. So we'll see here, I'll apply the aid. She goes crooked, so I can just speed up that one. And then take the pressure off and she'll stop. I can gather up my rope. I can bring her forward, walk with her. Ask her to stand, move the rope back. Move the hand forward. Ask her to stand. Move the rope back. Ask her to stand. Bring her forward. And I just keep practicing that one until I've got her moving backwards off a light aid, nice and straight, diagonal pair of legs moving together for as long as the aid is applied, and then she'll stop going back once I've taken the aid off. Good girl. Then to focus more on the walking forward, I'm going to stand in the same direction as her. Hand forward, I can use my whip behind me. Then I bring it over and in front, and I stop, she stops. If I get too much sideways movement, I can use the wall. So again, we're standing still. I have my whip ready. I'm going to put my hand forward. She walks off. I match my legs with her.
This mob.
When I'm ready to do my halt, I bring my whip in front of me. I stand my legs and she stands next to me. Then I bring my whip behind me again. I move my hand forward. She walks forward. I bring my whip in front of me. I stop. She stops.
Well, that was a good
So
stop.
you can see there's very little hand pressure. It kind of looks like we're telepathically communicating, which always looks like a nice bond. And one more time, hand forward. She walks forward on the hang cue and I come with her, bringing the whip across and stop. And she stops with my front 2 feet so that she's got that little bit of time to just even them up.
And Syl's just copying his mum.
Yeah, right.
He's walking right beside me the whole time.
And then last I'm practicing the stand still, what I'll do is I'll stand her still in one spot, facing one direction, let my rope down, move away from her at whatever speed she needs me to move away, come back towards her at whatever speed she moves so that
Honey.
she doesn't move away from me.
Honey!
Then I'll walk her on and we'll aim towards, so she's looking at another different thing. And she's got all the distraction of the young horses around and stand.
She's doing really well.
So again, I'll move away. She needs to stand nice and still the whole time. If I was doing upper girth, the judge doing an inspection, anything like that. Stuck in a fence and I need to rescue her. Hopping on and off, all those things. She needs to stand still until I'm at her side. I've got her attention and I've given the cue to walk on again. We'll take her down and we'll give her a carrot, eh?
Mm. You going to help him out, eh, Diamond?
Okay, so first that I'm practicing with is sill. I'm using the wall to limit the outside urge to swing his bum that way, and I'm just going to put a bit of pressure on the rope and tap the shin. So remember we did the shin tapping practice over in the yards where I had small space and influence over exactly, you know, the one step backwards, and now I'm building it up to multiple steps backwards. So I'm just going to do pressure on, tap the shin. And remember, it's the pressure of the hand. So I'm not closing the fingers on the rope. I'm just pushing the rope and then tapping the shins if he doesn't move backwards off just that gentle pressure. As soon as he moves back, the pressure comes off. And then again, pressure on. And pressure off as soon as he takes that step back. So again, pressure on. Good. Give him a bit of praise. Again, pressure on. Bit of pressure. Tapping the leg to go back. Take the pressure off. Bit of pressure. Take it off. Bit of pressure. Take it off. Give some praise. Bit of pressure, reinforce if needed, take it off, bit of praise, bit of pressure, take it off, bit of praise, bit of pressure, take it off, bit of praise, bit of pressure, reinforce, take it off. He's a bit nervous about you being so close to his back end.
Okay.
Bit of pressure, take it off, and I'm going to take him forward to give him some more space. So I'll bring him up forward again. And yeah, it's just repetition, repetition, repetition. And stand. So, bit of pressure, reinforce, take it off, praise, bit of pressure, reinforce, take it off, praise, bit of pressure, take it off, praise, bit of pressure, take it off, praise, bit of pressure, reinforce, take it off, praise, bit of pressure, take it off, praise, bit of pressure, take it off, praise, bit of pressure, take it off, praise. So see, by doing it close together, it's like going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. The person's going to know to answer 3. Now practicing stand still for him. I'm not too worried he's not square. I'm going to move away slowly, knowing that he might follow me, so I don't want to get further away than what my whip can easily reach with just one step. That one was pretty good, so I'll come in close again. I'll line up alongside him. I'll put my hand forward for him to walk on. And stand. I've asked him to stand. I drop my rope. I move away. My goal is to correct any leg that moved after we said stand. So he's back to where he was. And stand. Move that leg back. And stand. Right, so I move away. I put that leg back. I move away. Come in. And yeah, you just start moving away in one direction a little bit and then do different directions, longer times, add in stuff. So I'll get myself all together. I'll ask him to walk on. I'll ask him and stand. And then I'll move away from him a few times. He needs to stand regardless of that horse sniffing his butt. Good, and stand. Again, just gently correcting any leg that moves after he's been told to stand. Some horses you can only move 10 centimetres away. Some horses you have to do a step a minute sort of thing to keep them nice and still and calm. The trick is you're practicing the standing still. So I'll walk him forward. And stand. Ask him to stand. Move away. Just reinforce to any leg that moved that it needed to stay still. Gather him back up. Ask him to walk forward by putting my hand forward. And stand. Ask him to stand. Move away and correct any leg that moves. He's picking it up pretty quickly. Shorten him back up. Walk on. Walk on. Walk on. And stand. I'll move away. So he's unbalanced right now, so I'm just going to move super slowly and not go so far away because he's more likely to move when he's unbalanced. And that's just his legs are all uneven. I'll do one more to finish on a good note just because I don't like that ending like that. Walk on. And stand. square in the front, so he's more likely to be able to balance himself and stand still. So I'll just move away. Then I'll come back to him, give him a pat. And then I'll just walk him over to the truck and give him a carrot. Walk on.
If you're wondering why my camera work is so wonky, it's because of these guys, not so much her. Keeps hassling her. Oh, yeah, you have a big roll, Lilith. Always like, ooh, that's pretty fun actually. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have a roll too. Oh, Lilith. Oh, Lilith. She's loving this. You're a very affectionate girl. Oh, she's a good girl. You're a good girl. Day 2 of advance and retreat. Let's advance.
No need to retreat on that one, eh? Ooh, nice.
We'll do both sides.
Oh, nice.
Nobody's near you. That's all you, Paige.
Right, I'll scratch her so that you can get someone else.
I'll do Coco before I do Coco.
Alright, retreat away from them while the going's good and see if you can get them to take a step towards you. Yeah, that's the spirit. And then just be mindful of the proximity of Paris. So step away now before Paris gets her away. That's it. I'll entertain Paris. Now just read the situation and you want to retreat before she retreats, regardless of whether it's because Poco or because of you.
Well, yeah, just as you were
Yeah.
I made that decision in my head. She's seen you.
Hey, baby.
Alright, I'll give you some loving.
Ooh, your little face. Isn't that nice?
You want some of this, don't you? Alright, advancing.
Retreating.
Well, retreating, but advancing.
Ah.
Yeah, it sounds preposterous. So.
Alright, should we try parents? See how I retreated and he was left looking at me? She's got her big old...
Got like a 5 meter radius, or 5 meter, yeah, radius from him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to draw him off over towards me. Yeah, there we go. See the 2 advanced retreats and he starts following a bit more?
Oh, look at this little one. He's cool,
I'll just make it nice and then retreat before his mum starts being a dork about it, because I don't want him thinking that it was me being a dork.
That would have been.
Yeah, he did come toward. He is coming towards you. Yeah, make it feel nice and then retreat again. Good. And then you can advance towards them again. And then retreat again. And then advance again and give them a pat, and then we'll call it a day at that. A scratch, not a pat. They don't like pats.
He didn't like the cat.
Yeah, bad one to end on. You have to go back and do 2 more.
I trusted you.
Yeah. Hey, you two, don't block the camera. Trying to get the last advance retreat. Good, yeah, that's a good one to finish on.
I just figured him out.
Yeah?
He likes gentle, real gentle.
Well, everyone likes gentle to begin with.
And like even like the little one, like the
Oh, yeah, yeah.
which I'm scratching.
I see, yeah, yeah.
He likes the real smooth, gentle.
Whereas she likes the hard out stuff.
Yeah, she's way more hard out, aren't you? Like you can just go sort of straight into a. Whereas he did that, and he's just like, what the? We're not like that, bro.